periodic. Tables rule the elements, a few are delicate to touch. And yo, these days it almost seems that we can't get enough of this life that we live. Direct the light to show me where to step, and no, I don't plan a trip, but I fall in love sometimes. Hey yo, can I take a sip from the glass of wine? And now I'm drunk, sedated and numb to the occasion. I'm ruled by the thumb, but it's my mind that proves evasive. I view the places where I go, and so I see, hopefully with open eyes. You'll know it's me, poetry is what I write. No need to bust a rap because it's music that I make, so don't confuse it for a trap. And now I'm caught, enslaved in chains, but still I'm walking free. And talk is cheap, is what the poor man said for weeks. I spent my time like a money-hungry clock, searching for that perfect diamond, but all I found were rocks, and so it stops. Who we are and what we were is fate and premature. I paint a picture in your mind with nothing but descriptive words. Of beauty's image is a blur. I get the message like a nerve, but I receive. Refuse like a skeptic to believe without proof. I hope you understand me like a roof that I support and build with truth, but if it's not, then it's a lie. We struggle to survive inside this world that we should prize, but instead we choose to fight over land and overseas. My mind is fertilized like eggs and ovaries. I was knighted for my loyalty by a queen, but now I've grown to be larger than life, just like a dream. The darker the night, the more I see. I drown in blackness. I found my glasses on the ground. My heart is made of plastic, so it can't be broken down. My spoken sound is heard almost like a whisper. It travels with the winds that push the clouds and makes you shiver. But I'm not cold. Day by day I'm getting old, or maybe older, or at least that's all I know and all I'm told. And still I'm doubting. It's like I'm pushing boulders up the mountain. My pen's like fountain that obtains eternal use. Sometimes I feel like shouting, what's the outcome? But yo, really what's the use? But yo, really what's the use?
Look, memory can change the shape of a room, it can change the color of a car. And memories can be distorted. They're just an interpretation, they're not a record. And they're irrelevant if you have the facts.
I try my hardest, cultivating thoughts for harvest, so when the winter comes I can prevent myself from starving. It's on the market, in my mind I'm just an artist, here to lead the way and find the light to blind the darkness. My rhymes are heartless, it's the beat that got me started, releasing to my veins and through my system where it's charted. Harmless though it harnesses the eyes behind the arnets. My skills are fossilized just like the skulls beneath the tar pits, flying through the sky just like Aladdin on a carpet with jasmine. I just imagine that the world is mine to hearken, but I lost it, and every single drop has gone to profit. And so I lie awake and put a picture in my locket where it's softened, cause all too often I find myself forgotten, lost inside a planet where no one can read the cautions. And souls are getting sold by these execs who run the auctions to the highest bidder, but I know that God is watching over me, supposedly exposing me like nudity. The truth is seen but beautifully, the scrutiny of a true MC. I try to maintain my motives and my morals. The wisdom of a truth is never written but through oral influence. I speak it fluent, an anxious student who roams the ancient ruins with the Trojans and the Bruins, playing golden harps and music and wearing tunics. And yo, I end with the beginning, but I start with the conclusion. I pick a tulip to show my love, but don't abuse it. My skies are of the bluest, open wide for you to tune in. The soft acoustic strings are usable like Cupid, trying to strike love and earn my wings just to prove my prudence. My rhymes are lucid, lucid lips, my dreams elusive. I see illusions through my eyes of love that cause confusion, but it's better searching endlessly for my oasis in this desert with more than basic effort, retracing steps upon this pavement made forever. It doesn't end, no never. It's a struggle that pulls apart my heart and makes a puzzle which is uncompleted. But until I'm troubled, counting time by light just like the Hubble as I see it. By far amazing when I'm stargazing on these hills. I drift away in thought into a world where nothing's real, and still it gives me chills, sending shivers down my spine. I think about this place in space, but yo, it's in my mind. In my mind, 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 in my mind. It's hot in here. What you laughing at? It all came together, sunshine, your rainy weather. I meet up at a spot, this little place we knew as Heather's. Calling on myself. Taxi, where you at? Man, I'm on my way. Walking the back. And that was that. I waited for a second, then I ordered some food. Started glancing at my watch, it was 1:45. Imported a bruise, fresh from the Porter to Loose. Knowing in my mind that I had nothing to lose. You see the scam that we planned involved me and my man. For weeks I couldn't sleep cause I was dreaming of grands. And I've been waiting for this moment ever since we began. Plus no one noticed that the case is even cuffed in my hand, because inside it contained important papers with names, maps of every tunnel in every single city and state. Considering fate, I thought that it was getting too late, but then I saw him walking up with a grin on his face. Yo, it's $1 million plan and we gotta keep it secret, at least until the time comes we're ready to release it. Open up the case and show them what they haven't seen yet. The speech impediments are taking over, yo, we mean it. It's $1 million plan and we gotta keep it secret, at least until the time comes we're ready to release it. Open up the case and show them what they haven't seen yet. The speech impediments are taking over.
What up, Drewid? Thanks for holding the table, and sorry I'm late. We about to do it, I'm too excited to wait. But what the fuck's with the cuffs? You're bringing too much attention to us, man. Lay low and listen. I got the plan to make $1 million and you got the paperwork to prove it. Since the case is on your wrist, it's obvious nobody's gonna move it. All we gotta do is make the next step. Meet the man, shake his hand. 1.1 and he gets 10%. So that leaves about $1 million for you and me to split. Man, I'm happy as shit, I can't believe we made it. Gotta show speech impediments are guaranteed to take it. Take the gold, and I ain't talking about the record, man, I'm speaking on the metal. In case you didn't know, the SI is on a higher level. We got what they want, so the method is foolproof. I shouldn't have to school you.
It's $1 million plan and we gotta keep it secret, at least until the time comes we're ready to release it. Open up the case and show them what they haven't seen yet. The speech impediments are taking over, yo, we mean it. It's $1 million plan and we gotta keep it secret, at least until the time comes get ready to release it. Open up the case and show them what they haven't seen yet. The speech impediments are taking over, yo, we mean it.
Worldwide. Worldwide hip-hop phenomenon. Hold the globe in my palm. Worldwide. Worldwide.
Now, I'll be the first to admit that we've got a pretty crazy show on our hands here, so sit back and enjoy.
You see something? Let me see now. You done fucked up, you know. I see what I'm saying. I thought... No, so, you know what I'm saying? You done fucked up now, you know that now.
Yo, from the beginning to the end, yo, the method's the same. Taking control, speech impediments ahead of the game. The message is plain, repping here from Cali to Maine. So taking the name, fuck it, yo, we're breaking your chain. And every record that you set, plus I'm snapping your neck. My words are like the smoke you breathe and attacking your chest. Immaculate text, the rhymes are spit are hotter than sex. Don't bother with refs or offers problems by label reps. I'm breaking all the laws and limits, either finish or fall. And yo, you're swimming with the fishes in this business, I'm Jaws, a witness to God. So watch me as I viciously flog, officially called the Drewid, leaving mystery solved. The top detective in the bureau, catching all of these crooks who steal ideas, yo, my story's documented in books. I'm known to rock just like a cradle, making cables connect. Highly unstable like an isotope, I'm blowing the set. To those who laid the path before me, yo, I'm showing respect. To those who laid the path before me, yo, I'm showing respect. To those who laid the path before me, yo, I'm showing respect. To those who laid the path before us, yo, we're showing respect.
Treat us with respect for the boomerang effect. Mics I steadily smoke, rhymes cleverly wrote.
To say it rather simple, with the group that you've been waiting on, we're not taking long cause we've been working on a daily basis. Yes, they hate this, them other crews will take long as fuck just to get their feet off of the ground. Eat our crumbs, you dumb-dumbs, whatever. Lyrically, we leave your jugular severed and never have to act differently because we're being ourselves rather than an act of fiction. The method is what you've been missing. Mics are ripping like a feeble fabric. Dang nabbit, them other crews they ain't have it. About to get dropped like a weak habit. We break them down like a convincing lie of fact.
To me it seems that these MCs are lacking more than just a method under siege. Just like a soldier in a war without a weapon overseas. Wondering, yo, we keep it on lock. The master keys, speech impediments in front of the flock. The time is coming, you can check it cause it says in your clock. And you will feel it suddenly like an electrical shock. Throughout your body, now you're sweating from your head to your socks. Consider us cops, patrolling and protecting your block. Defeating enemies and foes who try to threaten hip-hop. And lock them up, gone for good, now we're wrecking the spot. Injecting the plot, we're authors with the mecca to rock. And you will see it when you're finished, we're connecting the dots. Like what?
East Coast, West Coast, none of the above. In this rap game. The whackness is spreading like the plague.
It makes me wanna bang my head off the wall. Then I came back. Then I came back and just fucked up his head.
We about to leave a feeling caught off guard, like pulling the tail straight off of sleeping security dogs. I gotta tell you that you're doing it wrong. Changing up your voice to the point it doesn't resemble the one you talk with. You talk shit, you soft bitch. Similar to marshmallows, clown fellows, and down pillows. Hunching over like a weeping willow cause you're ashamed. We higher on the food chain than Great Danes, so recognize the authority before we bring the pain. With verbal artillery similar to belt buckles, nunchuckers, and brass knuckles, you fickle fuckers. It's like you got prosthetic fingers, you can't touch us. But go ahead and reach, you'll get a pat on the back for trying. We rule the concrete jungle like an asphalt lion. I know you dig the metaphor, she gave good head, what you think I metaphor? Oh shit.
Always on point, motherfucker. Always. Yep. Guarantee it. Yeah.
We can't lose. No, we can't lose. We won't die. We won't die, y'all. We can't lose. No, we can't lose. We won't die. Cause we're here for eternity. Channel it back, we whack the rap, cause that practice for perfection. All up in your section, no resting. The next of kin wants to copy. Sometimes I'm writing over drinks, it's not necessary, but some need that for feedback. We bring back the feeling that'll drop you to your kneecaps. Bow down, cause the Most High won't lie. He brought the motivation for the book, of the hands that wrote it. Have a hard time following the rules, cover your family jewels. You ain't seen it on the daily news. We leave the whack crews with the bruise. It's like you got a shed without the tools. No action is taken. You thought the SI wasn't dope? You must be mistaken. Talk about the route you've been making. I highly doubt it. Brain is baking like it's being clouded with a mallet and you're getting pounded. We can't lose. No, we can't lose. We won't die. We won't die, y'all. We can't lose. No, we can't lose. We won't die. Cause we're here for eternity.
Counterattack, yeah, we're back to back. To smack these cats with raps in the face and collapse. We're simply here, wrecking on the track of the train that went astray. Crashing in your home on the range, it's simple and plain. These cats, they can nickel the chain. Ain't that the truth? Yo, we went from a ripple to wave. The target's locked on your crew. Missile engaged, we're on our way. So hide your rep, girls, money, and names. It's funny how fame is crashing all these ums of brains the size of a grain of sand. The SI will take command, shape a plan like an architect. And watch the stars connect. The world is ours to share, and soon enough we'll pull apart your neck. Vertebrae by vertebrae, we're steady climbing like insurance rates. And over new horizons, yo, we're shining like the perfect day. You're gone with the whistle, transcending to the evening. There is the way for us to lose or die, dude, believe me, cause
we can't lose. No, we can't lose. We won't die. We won't die, y'all. We can't lose. No, we can't lose. We won't die. Cause we're here for eternity.
I sorta laugh when you mention defeat. Syntax and Druid, speech impediments, and smashing your fleet. In competition, on a mission, omniscience we seek.
We on a target path to get your people moving your feet. And even when I'm standing, never losing my seat. Dominance, the way everything laid itself down is providence. Common sense will tell you that we're winning with original sound. We're giving the pound plus receiving. Respect is due, infecting you with positive influence.
Yin and yang, returning opposite congruence. I'm using to every unit, using solid gas and fluids. I'm the Druid. I rep the speech impediments and music exclusive to every channel flowing sewage where your crew is.
Introducing syntax, vernac as myself. We might melt like the color of candy and palms. When I die, I wanna be a pharaoh embalmed. We can't lose. No, we can't lose. We won't die. We won't die, y'all. We can't lose. No, we can't lose. We won't die. Cause we're here for eternity. Check. Follow up to levitate. You should never hate. We're doing it the right way, even if you don't like me. Yes, I come and whack, highly unlikely. This might be the turning point for rap as we know it. Oh shit. Changes need to be made. We came to break the blockade. Commercialism is risen and it's like prison. If you can't be truly artistic, what is it? Communism. Communize them. You need to sound like so and so if you wanna be rising. I hate lying. That's why I'm being myself. I got God and Drewid for help. We started from scratch and coming harder than the head of a struck match. We need a hook to catch the industry fish. They ain't giving me shit. Roles really need to switch. We need a music lover owning the label and stop telling fables. Bring the truth once in a while. People want the service with a smile. We'll give them that. Plus we're not living on earth. We're living through rap.
It's harder than you think to make songs,
but we do it as good as we can.
The majors try to capitalize, but when they can't,
the artists get fucked without a penny in their hand.
If you don't got a plan, it's mad difficult to do it.
Chances are they'll crush your dreams to the point you're saying screw it.
We always seem to be on the clock when other cats are truant.
And dedicate every spare minute for the music.
It's like life, music and the way that we live. Sometimes it's hard to separate the three and see we exist. We're different people, but in each soul lies a true love. Something you covet in place of other things labeled stuff. Collecting dust upon the surface, yo, it's never enough. We're known to want what we don't have, converting love into lust. Is there a difference? Some say it happens in an instant, while love is a progression. Lust can place you in submission. Take this music for example. Some abuse it as they trample, tarnishing that which we cherish, hoping that our dreams are ample, not to perish. Don't be careless with your talent, it's a merit, use it wisely. You may find it out to be surprising. There are people in this business who are evil and conniving, and they're thriving, but mostly upon the dying. So let the screenwriters work with Oliver Stone. Hand in hand, we're gonna do this music all on our own. It's like life, decipher through the melody's tone. Desire is the essence, moving music closer to home.
It's harder than you think to make songs,
but we do it as good as we can.
The majors try to capitalize, but when they can,
the artists get fucked without a penny in their hand.
If you don't got a plan, it's mad difficult to do it.
Chances are they'll crush your dreams to the point you're saying screw it.
We always seem to be on the clock when other cats are truant.
And dedicate every spare minute for the music.
It's basically a modern tragedy, the way they find a method to manipulate the strategy. Happily we take a stand to prove the point of freedom in this art form. A lot of people voluntarily bow to the Dark Lord. What do you park for? We keep it in drive to find the target we strive for, and put an emphasis on the value of those that people die for. The passion in your blood will vouch for the intake of possibilities. You gotta make them a home of comfort, so keep an open space in your heart and mind as well. It's like a show and tell for what you're feeling. Peeling skin because it's so hot. We know not to be dishonest but modest. We promise to rock it and knock it out the park like Mark McGuire. So fire up your pistons, cause we're giving and living what we envision. We're hitting water rather than the sea when we be pissing. Always hit the target. Domino effect we got to market. Making music for moods rather than the art of acting rude.
It's harder than you think to make songs,
but we do it as good as we can.
The majors try to capitalize, but when they can't,
the artists get fucked without a penny in their hand.
If you don't got a plan, it's mad difficult to do it.
Chances are they'll crush your dreams to the point you're saying screw it.
We always seem to be on the clock when other cats are truant.
And dedicate every spare minute for the music.
It's harder than you think to make songs,
but we do it as good as we can.
The majors try to capitalize, but when they can't,
the artists get fucked without a penny in their hand.
If you don't got a plan, it's mad difficult to do it.
Chances are they'll crush your dreams to the point you're saying screw it.
We always seem to be on the clock when other cats are truant.
And dedicate every spare minute for the music. Music. Music.
Yo, Syntax.
Oh, what up, Drew?
I just got this new heat from Skwirm, man.
Heat, huh?
And I don't know, I was thinking of like what we could do at the beginning, cause it's kind of tight. It's like kind of gets people by surprise, you know?
Alright.
What are your ideas?
I don't know, dude. I think we just rap. Fuck it, you know?
I was thinking maybe we could get like a female vocalist or some shit.
I don't know.
It's kinda like they worry too much about being perfect. Of course, half the attraction is the lack of the flaws, but if they have none at all, they're not human. I believe in self-improvement, but digital perfection is stupid. I'm on the block, but not the new kid. Who's the truest? Who could do this? Who's pursuing their dreams? I got the answer. We leave your competition hurting like the morning after. Understand an inside joke, I hear the
Too many MCs nowadays try too hard to overdo it, ruining the so-called thing that they thought they knew was music producing without a hint because they're clueless, confusing the truest meaning of perfection.
Never resting cause the sleep is overrated. I know they hate it, but true talent comes with minimal effort. Their feelings are about to get hurt, cause when we enter, no one will give a fuck about your sector. Just a couple mic records when we hear the beat come off the record.
Okay. So what about a hook now?
I don't think it really matters, dude. We just rap.
I got my boy DJ Havcutz. We could maybe play some samples.
Okay, what else though?
Or we could do like a little skit, maybe. I don't know.
Like a spoken word, or should we like find someone to come in and sing, dude? I mean, honestly, I don't think that type of shit really matters, dude. For real.
You see, it's hard to get it at first and truly understand. Looking past the fame, fortunate fans is sorta difficult. More than typical, the raps and beats are unoriginal with lame hooks. A different cover, but they're all the same book.
Same context within the pages that were written. Originality is what we're given, life is what we're living, and saliva's what we're spitting. While others claim to spit jewels, if that were really the case, then why'd you sell your soul?
For wealth and gold, cause in the end you find yourself too old to turn around. So watch the bridge, and as you burn it down, continue your journey and return to town. I hope you're learning that perfection is concerned for now. It's not about Golden Globes, getting signed, or even rocking shows. It ain't about the fame and getting paid so pockets flow. Cause if it wasn't, I would stop, and that's a fact, so watch it flow. Yo, I talk about perfection, but for now I got to go.
See, now that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Now that made them listen to our verses,
Right.
you know? Because usually people block that out.
Yeah, I know.
So now they were forced to listen instead of dwelling on the hook.
Instead of like everybody else in the game.
Exactly what I'm talking about. You're on the point, dude.
So what now?
Now we just take more steps.
Okay.
We're on our way, Drewid. Believe me. Watch this.
That's right, man. Speech impediments, dude. Speech impediments.
I'm glad that we came, you know, eye to eye on this for real.
Known him for as long as I can remember. He's my partner. Doesn't mean we hold hands or take windy walks. What it really means is I try to keep him out of as much trouble as he inflicts on me. I give him a hard time, keeps him in check. But really, he's like my brother.
He's okay. Says you. How do I know that? What about a pretzel, man? What's your story?
His name is Verbal. Verbal?
Yeah.
Roger, really. People say I talk too much.
Yeah, I was just gonna tell you to shut up.
We met before once or twice.
In county, I was in for fraud.
They took him out on his patio, threw his ass over the balcony. Nigga fell 4 stories. Had a little garden down at the bottom, closed in glass like a greenhouse. Nigga fell through that. Since then, he kind of developed a speech impediment.
That's a damn shame.
Constantly learning lessons through life will finding my direction. Progressions manifested through my sacrifice and stressing. Without a question, I know the road for me that's chosen. So as I walk the path, just understand these bricks ain't golden. It's hard to make it, and every day I spar with Satan. I strive to change my way of life and throw behind temptation on a daily basis. So as I try to get it right with open eyes, this time I realize that I will make it.
Gotta maintain resistance, retain our image, hold on my people so we don't become marketing gimmicks. Ink dries and stain, sustaining our presence through the combination of bars and words. Persistence is measured, the time I love our fabrics molding, a sweater of dedication, but you swear it's just old clothing, symbolizing progress, equally appreciated, cause hearing it, material phrases evidently doesn't impress me enough, nor to say.
So wake up, dawned by the day, a new beginning. It's another chance of life within the cycle, never ending. It may seem so, we sail with the breeze and the tides. We're seeming searching for the shore without a reason to why. I see in the sky a bird symbolizing our hope. Our destiny was manifested in these words that we wrote. Refer to these notes as thoughts that get stuck in our throats. Life is but an open ocean, so this friendships are both. I heard that wisdom starts with wonder, so I'm searching for proof. Along my side are all my friends, but in the distance aloof is the sun. As we sail, let it soak in the roots, so we can grow like a flower in the garden of truth. Absorbing life through photosynthesis, I process and use, producing images. My limit is the sky to conclude. What we envision is the distance universe justified as a group, or rather witnesses inflicted with the eyes of the shrewd.
My head is held high without extending my neck, but what the heck? Vulnerability makes a man human. Besides, we're all surrounded by lies like Truman. Question the motives in what you're doing. Can't turn out like them, cause if I do, I'm just a lemming. Regular subjects are deading, while your face is redding from embarrassment. In this world of demons, I consider myself heaven sent, benevolent embodiment of ancient wisdom. Stacking up their money till they die, but they can't take it with them. Leave it for the descending generation of greed. The type of people with friendly smiles and tricks up their sleeve. I guess death is a chance to be relieved and start fresh. Kill the fake, not the people making innocent mistakes. There's a lot more than life that we have here at stake.
So wake up, dawn by the day, a new beginning. It's another chance of life within the cycle, never ending. It may seem so, we sail with the breeze and the tides. We seem in searching for the shore without a reason or why. I see in the sky a bird symbolizing our hope. Our destiny was manifested in these words that we wrote. Refer to these notes, the thoughts that get stuck in our throats. Life is but an open ocean, so this friendship's our boat.
Constantly learning lessons. And then I got it right, but I fucking stopped.
My pop shot six hops, I remember.
And I remember.
My pop shot six hops, I remember.
And I remember.
My pop shot six hops, I remember.
As I remember.
My pop shot six hops, I remember.
I try to think of everything that I thought of before. Into my eyes, you can look as if you've seen it before. All the events in my life here exposing my core. I hope you listen to the words and the rain as it pours. What is it for? I force all these feelings to shore and drown in sound, lost and found. Now you're pressing record, touching my sores. A war lost but never ignored. Just shut your eyes and good night, you. I'm shutting the door. I try to think of every face and every place that I've been, searching the streets and alleyways for the one they call him. Detaching memories from words I don't know where to begin. And since the years are all a blur to me, I'll start at the end. Retracing steps within the sand and watch his eyes as they pan. Scanning the room from left to right, it's only right that he left. Without a face to recognize, the picture still in his hand. Crumpled and folded like recycling aluminum cans. Was his heart, yet he still managed to stand. Abandoned and damaged, I followed every trace but he vanished. Just like a shadow in the dark, illuminating his room. Was the moon when it shone, he felt he got it too soon. Acknowledging the fact that greed could be the cause of his doom. He never consumed more than what he needed to prove that all he wanted from him seeing was a reason to choose and separate reality from all this dreaming induced. I try to think of everything that I thought of before. Into my eyes, you can look as if you've seen it before. All the events in my life here exposing my core. I hope you listen to the words and the rain as it pours. What is it for? I force all these feelings to shore and drown in sound, lost and found. Now you're pressing record, touching my sores. A war lost but never ignored. So shut your eyes and good night, you. I'm shutting the door. To make the longest story short, I'm still chasing this ghost, running away, preventing you from ever getting too close. I almost had him, but he happened to slip out of my grip. His name was hip hop, but he went by different names to exist within a world scarred by every dollar and cent that was exchanged for souls as painful as it was in his fist. Was a pen describing how the story began. According to man, hip hop was forging a plan. I try to think of everything that I thought of before. Into my eyes, you can look as if you've seen it before. All the events in my life here exposing my core. I hope you listen to the words and the rain as it pours. What is it for? I force all these feelings ashore and drown in sound, lost and found. Now you're pressing record, touching my sores. A war lost but never ignored. So shut your eyes and good night, you. I'm shutting the door.
Like when people ain't turn up the notch. Like when people ain't turn up the notch. Like when people ain't turn up the notch. Like when people ain't got no mental sight.
Simple day, I wake up, do the morning ritual, habitual actions. Circumstance lead to the chance of dying like everyone else. But this time around I don't need help. Vernac is solo, I told you. shave my face, brush my teeth. I'm looking in the mirror, wondering how they successfully stole my identity. There better be a way for revenge. It's my own name I defend, not the sound of it, just the fact that I'm the rightful owner. I should have woken up sooner, cause they already fled. I'm out of the bed, plan to catch them at the airport. Surprise, I'm too late. With no identification, security, you'll never let me pass the gate. So I hop it around the back, headed for the terminal. This motherfucker's on the way to Cuba, definitely not what I'm used to. So I went to the desk and the lady's like,
I'm sorry, you're gonna need a passport to buy a ticket.
Like what? Yo, fuck that. I fly for free, become a stowaway, believe me. I'm on a wild goose chase, looking for the biggest suitcase. I hop inside, waiting for the free ride. Finally get on the plane. When we're airborne, I unzip and step out. Gotta set out to find the fool. Or am I the fool for losing in the first place? Either way, here we are. I roll up to the seats, looking for a man that looks like me. Caught eyes, damn, he looks just like me. I can't believe it. He would've taken all my property and everything I stand for. Back to the lower floor for me. I wait patiently, coming up with ideas on how to get him when we land. The time comes as I feel the tires hit the ground. I'm near the exit when I see a man wearing a tux. Not only that, he's got a sign in his hand that reads limo for Roger. So I beat his ass, jumped in the clothes and held the sign myself, no bother. Now I'm waiting, trying not to be impatient till he rounds the corner, time is wasted.
Yo, I beat that limo driver's ass, dude. It took forever to get in those clothes, but seriously, I didn't give a fuck, dude. I had a mission, I gotta take care of this quick. I see him walking down the hall in my direction with a look of victory on his face. I'm still amazed at the fact that his surgeon had the skill to make him look like me. Plus the body language and facial expressions must have taken years to perfect it. I'm here with the intentions to wreck it for good. The only word I'm thinking is revenge as we enter the limo. The doors close and I floor it, hit the power locks. Watch his power drop, now it's my turn to talk. He's got to listen. I put the barrel to where his bindi would be if he was Indian. The gun's glistening while the man's shitting in his pants. This is my chance to end it all for good. I tell him to cover his face with the hood. I don't wanna see my likeness get blasted. This ain't practice, bitch. Don't even cry. By the time a tear drops, you would have already died. Peace.
Yo, you see it's everything you want and everything you need. All that you can grab and never have it in between. It was once upon a time during a midnight summer's eve that you woke up from a sleep so deep you can't escape. Can it wait? Is it fate? Mark the date and create. Into the future we must journey searching for our soulmates. Is it her? Is it him? Yo, the chances are slim. It isn't hopeless, so we focus on the lights as they dim.
But the final flash before the darkness gives a moment's notice for the inner light that you can harness. I'm on a journey to demolish sin with the power given within. It's a current losing battle we can't win, but generations ahead can win the war. We gotta play our part like pawns in this game. Nothing that lasts too long will stay the same, or maybe they do. It's only your perspectives that change. Gotta play our part like pawns in this game. Nothing that lasts too long will stay the same, or maybe they do. But it's only our perspectives that change.
And so it started with the flash, tar pits in the grass where animals roamed and no one owned a section of land. Some like to call it evolution, revolution by man seeking to own, mobilizing, yo, you reap what you sow. Some even fought and died rightfully for what wasn't theirs, dividing up the continents, always unwilling to share. I mean, before we even realized, yo, the concrete was there. Right before our eyes was chaos, crime, death, and despair. We're unaware in this world as to what's going on, and so I sensed it as I slept that something was wrong.
I can't believe that we did what we did to the concrete. Beautiful buildings engulfed the horizon with streets and freeways, but we had to ruin it with trees and do things the mean way. Beautiful walls and warehouses got torn down for agriculture and wealth. What the hell? Shopping malls sprawled and reigned supreme. Amazing things got ruined and replaced with tropical leaves and palm trees. We tore down the concrete jungle just to plant some seeds. It doesn't make sense to me. I like dirt, smog, and grime. Who the fuck wants to see the sun shine? Eat the poison apple. Health is overrated. Why you gonna work for what you want when you can take it?
Because it's everything you want and everything you need. All that you can grab and never have it in between. It was once upon a time during a midnight summer's eve that you woke up from a sleep so deep you can't escape. Can it wait? Is it fate? Mark the date and create. Into the future we must journey searching for our soulmates. Is it her? Is it him? Yo, the chances are slim. It isn't hopeless, so we focus on the lights as they dim.
But the final flash before the darkness gives a moment's notice for the inner light that you can harness. I'm on a journey to demolish sin with the power given within. It's a current losing battle we can't win. But generations ahead can win the war. We gotta play our part like pawns in this game. Nothing that lasts too long will stay the same. Or maybe they do. It's only your perspectives that change. Gotta play our part like pawns in this game. Nothing that lasts too long will stay the same. Or maybe they do. But it's only our perspectives that change.
You see, it's everything you want and everything you need. All that you can grab and never have an in between. It was once upon a time during a midnight summer's eve that you woke up from a sleep so deep you can't escape. Can it wait? Is it fate? Mark the date and create. Into the future we must journey searching for our soulmates. Is it her? Is it him? Yo, the chances are slim. It isn't hopeless, so we focus on the lights as they dim.
But the final flash before the darkness gives a moment's notice for the inner light that you can harness. I'm on a journey to demolish sin with the power given within. It's a current losing battle we can't win. But generations ahead can win the war. We gotta play our part like pawns in this game. Nothing that lasts too long will stay the same. Or maybe they do. It's only your perspectives that change. Gotta play our part like pawns in this game. Nothing that lasts too long will stay the same. Or maybe they do. But it's only our perspectives that change.
I live my life how I wanna, what? I live my life how I wanna, yeah. I live my life how I wanna, what? I live my life how I wanna, yeah. At least I live my life how I wanna. I can't live this life how I wanna. Yo, imagine if everything you ever had just vanished in an instant into thin air. It isn't that outlandish. I've seen it happen to the best and the worst, from blessing to curse. The change that rearranges your earth is so dramatic. Life can go from stick to automatic. It's almost like I'm losing control, choosing to roll far beyond the universal. With all these stars that I'm seeing disappear in the ink. And yo, it's hard, harder than you ever could think, to keep afloat like a boat. Some are destined to sink in less than a blink. The time can come when life and death meet, affecting the streets around the world with vengeance and greed. The stem and the seed, connecting their attempt to achieve, to reach the top underground within this life that we lead. But be aware, nothing's fair and it never has been. But yo, who cares when it only seems to happen to friends? So we all sit and wonder in these days of our lives. In the skies, the waves and the waves we survive. We're hazel eyes, yo, I see what's creating the tides before and after. Yo, it's just a matter of time. And so we all sit and wonder in these days of our lives. We're haze in the skies, the waves and the waves we survive. We're hazel eyes, yo, I see what's creating the tides before and after. Yo, it's just a matter of time.
The past holds heavy value. Learned lessons even when I wasn't getting props. Tried to find my way, but I was always getting lost. Hostile activity was giving me a headache. Lost love, made friends, had mad ends. The only thing is that I couldn't make them meet. Little seed growing in the upper middle class. 4th grade, first time smoking weed and started whooping ass. Drank way before that. Believe I was 7 at a wedding. Drinking at the age where some kids were still bedwetting. To some it was upsetting, but to me it was just normal, informal living, according to the way my older siblings did things. It was disturbing for my older sister to be learning that I lost virginity at 13, living the life before I even started.
So we all sit and wonder in these days of our lives. There's haze in the skies, the waves and the waves we survive. We're hazel eyes, yo, I see what's creating the tides before and after. Yo, it's just a matter of time. And so we all sit and wonder in these days of our lives. We're haze in the skies, the waves and the waves we survive. We're hazel eyes, yo, I see what's creating the tides before and after. Yo, it's just a matter of time.
Grew up quick, sometimes I wish I would've took my time and slowed down. I know now that all things happen for a reason. Crazy connections, trying to find what I believed in, still am. The only thing consistent was the karma, and even to this day I try not to let my fists play a part in letting out the anger.
I live my life how I wanna, what? I live my life how I wanna, yeah. I try to live my life how I wanna. I can't live this life how I wanna. Hold up a sec and take some time to retrospect about the golden age of rap, the days of Tribe Called Quest before the fame chains in the automobiles. I'm talking about the time when heads is really flossing their skills. I don't know much, but what I do know is a fact. It's that rap now within the definitions don't match. They've been changed in the dollar signs that don't make sense. It's so strange, it presses rap but only in past tense. It's so confusing. The truth I search is so eluding. MC's feuding over cash. Yo, I laugh cause it's amusing, but it hurts to see hip-hop losing their skirt for some jerk who doesn't have a care in the world. The fairest of pearls will shine if you spare him this world's and dizziness. It comes with fame and being pulled by the world. And yo, I'm speaking with my heart and my mind as well. And now I got a hook and know that only time will tell. We take it back to the place it began, but further back, way back into the past, and we stand, ignoring time as we travel over samples and jams, and spread the love to everybody who be raising their hands. We take it back to the place it began, but further back, way back into the past, and we stand, ignoring time as we travel over samples and jams, and spread the love to everybody who be raising their hands.
We take it back to the feeling that'll have your head nodding to some relevant content. Fuck the nonsense, this ain't chingy, bling blingy or none of that. We spit true lyrics for the people who love and rap. Give a crap, why the fuck should I? Shut the bad and see perspective from the good eye. Domino effect, causing no regrets, cause we knock down the first in line. Burst the chimes and hope to make some beautiful music. More than 95% of MCs that you hear today on radio are useless. Mass media tricks, straight to the mouth is where I'm feeding my dick. We take it back to the artist storytelling like Slick Rick. True innovative concepts made to stimulate minds and bob necks. When SI hits the stage, who cares who's on next? Any speakers on deck that these songs play on are blessed.
We take it back to the place it began, but further back, way back into the past, and we stand, ignoring time as we travel over samples and jams, and spread the love to everybody who be raising their hands. We take it back to the place it began, but further back, way back into the past, and we stand, ignoring time as we travel over samples and jams, and spread the love to everybody who be raising their hands. You see, we rap for love, life, self, and even help. Let's believe when we be on the mic, our presence is felt. There's no telling where we'll land,
whether you sit or stand.
We're finna expand
like open arms, greeting family. We happily band together for the strength in numbers concept.
Congress can never stop our progress or projects. Process the reasons and you'll see the rhyming objects.
And we're on deck with heat, deleting negative aspects and putting them in past tense.
Snap nets with beats and make MCs feel like crackheads.
Looking for another hit to split the line between addiction and reality. Negotiate the fantasy and speak on probable cause.
What we have to say will make you swallow your jaws. You follow the laws, we break them like a promise you lost.
Blindfolds are what you need to take off and see the truth. We be the noose that hangs martyrs in public. The SI is bold. Half the famous people that you think you know have sold their souls for gold.
That is very true. That is
perhaps when the truth is known, it will have
check
to be
your
changed.
sources, y'all.
Geometry for two players of the same team. As crazy as it may seem, on top like cream on the crop. So real I couldn't even tell if it was a dream or not.
Yo, that has me so confused, cause every time I sleep in socks, my feet just walk across the sand and reach the rocks along this beach in Mexico with no maps or roads.
But we have to go, an ample flow is what we got to offer. Wait, let me not stray from the topic. Let me get us coming so we take off like rockets. Syntax and truth is strapped to the cockpit. With this type of force, tell me who you think is gonna stop it.
Cause we're convicts on the rough of mechanical cops and detectives, selective, hearing impaired, impressive.
Next shit, this rocket is manufactured by Lexus. Is that really what it's like in future times?
Yo, it all started when we departed, and so we're here together as one. The sun sets and then disappears into the night, shadows slip with the sip of a beer. The crystal is clear, lips out of whispering ears to hear the name. Speech impediments embedded in years, affected our peers, protected by the sweat and the tears. And every drop of blood that ever met a letter we did, but never sent because the words altogether were smeared.
We took the 91 west to the 55 to the 5 south, and the girls kept running their mouth, but then they disappeared.
Looking into the mirror, and for a moment it was almost like they weren't even here. Am I hallucinating?
Nah, man, it's a dream.
Cause for a minute I was tripping over what I'd seen. Back to the scene,
we're in the car cruising, but in dreams you can't really feel movement. I thought I felt my hair blowing in the wind, but in reality I slept next to the fan, wearing the grin. Thought I was out, but in bed is where I'd really been.
Honestly, I woke up and RoboCop was on TV, and then it dawned on me, and everything connected, it was all a dream. From the beach to the Lexus, it was all a dream.
From the breeze to detectives, it was all a dream. And this is what happens when you
it
fall
all started
asleep.
when we departed, and so we here together as one. The sun sets and then disappears into the night. Shadows slip with the sip of a beer. The crystal is clear, lips out of whispering ears to hear the names, speech impediments embedded in years. Affected our peers, protected by the sweat and the tears. And every drop of blood that ever met a letter we deared were never sent because the words all together were smeared. And yo, it dawned on me, from the sand to the fan, it was all a dream.
From the socks to the rocks, it was all a dream.
From the girls to the world, it was all a dream.
From the grin to the wind, it was all a dream.
From the beers to the mirrors, it was all a dream.
From the ink to the page, it was all a dream.
From the mic to the stage, it was all a dream. And this is what happens when you fall asleep.
Right. So basically, don't sleep on us.
It was all a dream. I used to read word up, word up, word up.
Stop, look, watch, listen, feel, grip, taste, vision, hear, smell, time slipping, sight, sound, love forbidden. These are the senses that affect what I write. It's like the rush that you get when you're ripping the mic with all the strength and the length of a passionate night. But now it's gone in a minute, you'll be asking me why. Because time slipping with it's not on your side and you're blind, searching for a reason to find. I'm feeding your mind, 3D reading the signs until dawn. I'm gone in a blink of an eye, so don't miss a chance to glance in the mist. I coexist in the world mixing psychedelics. Cause I'm joking when I'm hoping that you like what I spit or even write. My skin is wide as it gets and it'll stick till the day I die in a rip. Surprisingly sick, so bitch quit calling me kid. I know I'm young, but I ain't never calling it quits. Yo, it's better when you're never ever falling for chicks. I'm at the spot, it's mad hot, ripping the shit. I'm backed up with Havcutz on the mix, and that sucks to all the MCs who wanna get ripped. So pack up your crew, make like bananas and split. To everybody in the place who wanna dance to my shit, don't resist. Put somebody's hands in your hips. See my soul in my life, so when it stands and sit, they call me Drewid, taking every chance that I get. I ain't joking, I ain't Jeff Joe who flows oceans. I ain't the one that counter research froze in slow motion. I ain't the one to blame when my name blows the showbiz. Play it like a game and you lost before you noticed. Voted for the dopest MC and poet. I plainly gross ground that every phrase I say is quoted. Noted from an ill skill self promoted. Told that if it's hit, true life is golden. Open minded as I try to find it. Now just watch it shine and rhyme, your eyes widen. Looked inside, deep down, it's all of violence. I'm from B-Town and P does ever private. Violent is my favorite color when the sky's lit. I sold through more clouds than 4 pilots flying. From here to New York and then down to Thailand. Traveling the world when I'm closing my eyelids. I'm at the spot, it's mad hot, ripping the shit. I'm backed up with Havcutz on the mix, and that sucks for all the MCs who wanna get ripped. So pack up your crew, make like bananas and split. To everybody in the place who wanna dance to my shit, don't resist. Put somebody's hands in your hips. See my soul in my life, so when it stands and sit, they call me Drewid, taking every chance that I get. You see my goal in this rap game is taking control, and all this music that you're hearing now is burning a hole. My page is turning up before you last a chapter and told. My man is Skwirm is on the beat, and we're after the goal. We're full of love, passion, talent, and soul. Feeling fires, building higher as we balance on ropes. Cause we're risking everything that we giving our own. Living at home with no pops sitting in thrones and wearing the crown. Shooting all the sheriffs in town, I'm tearing it down like the Berlin Wall apparently sound. It's only fair that I get the benefit of the doubt, but I don't care, and if I don't, I'm still taking this route. Cause I'm in it too deep just to turn it around. I'm learning it now, a firm grip, stern, and I'm proud. So I stand here on the stage overlooking the crowd. This is my life, my dream, everything I'm about. I'm at the spot, it's mad hot, ripping the shit. I'm back up, we Havcutz all in the mix, and that sucks for all the MCs who wanna get ripped. So pack up your crew, make like bananas and split. To everybody in the place who wanna dance to my shit, don't resist. Put somebody's hands in your hips. See my soul in my life, so when I say this is it, they call me Drewid, taking every chance that I get.
You're minor, major. You're all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. I'm no Mike. I'm no Mike. Got no problem with you all with the plan.
Get out, abort! We're not gonna make it to the tunnel. Go to plan B. We're going to plan B. What plan B? You don't pay attention to shit.
Plan B? What the hell is plan B?
Shit. Yeah. Follow when they bothering me. I got no problem acting out celebrity status. I know I ain't the baddest, but I've had it and I'll practice what I need to. People, please do tempt me. I've got plenty you can't see. They ain't killing me cause my artillery is meant to be destiny. Pre-written oceans causing commotion. You know you're roasting when you're sinning over and over again. But it depends on your guilty conscience for nonsense or personal gain. I'm hurting in vain, but maybe not. Suffering longer will help me enjoy the fruits of my labor. Coincidences coinciding evidence, but then again, God'll show me the way, no doubt. Plan B's for pansies who can't see the road in front of their faces. Success is coming closer, I can taste it. Used to live by the saying, make it till you make it, but I'm shaking in my boots. Living with my mommy till I make some loot. People wanna copy me, well shoot. Fighting is the highest form of flattery. I'll happily keep doing what I'm doing till my dying day. Take heed, there's no need for a plan B, but who's to say you can't change your plan A? Plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B. Take heed, there's no need for a plan B, but who's to say you can't change your plan A? Plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B. Go ahead and try to explain the logic. I've already made up my mind, so everything you say from this point is just taking my time. It doesn't make sense to go half-assed. Either give it your all or don't try. I won't lie, my goal is to make my dreams happen. I don't plan on stopping until death or success, whichever comes first. I'll write till my thumbs burst, and after that I'll have to laugh and bandage it up. Suck it in, take a breath and start again. It's not like I got a title to defend. More than half the rap cats are only pretend, and I intend on unveiling the truth. Right now I'm just a nobody, wait until I blow up. Then you'll take further consideration of my words, and I won't feel I'm speaking in vain. Taking pain in large amounts, bigger doses than you'd expect, and I still rock the set. Don't perform as often as I'd like, but I trust everything is gonna happen when it's right. Don't pick a fruit before it's ripe. Patience is a bitch, but without it we can't survive. Take heed, there's no need for a plan B, but who's to say you can't change your plan A? Plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B. Take heed, there's no need for a plan B, but who's to say you can't change your plan A? Plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B. Take heed, there's no need for a plan B, but who's to say you can't change your plan A? Plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B. Take heed, there's no need for a plan B, but who's to say you can't change your plan A? Plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B, plan B.
There ain't no plan B's, yo watch, we moving through with plan A.
Yo, son, where the weed at?
It's a jam.
Yo.
Oh shit, man. What up, what up?
Oh, what's up?
Hey, though.
You need some weed?
Hey, seriously, dude, last week when you were trying to get a hold of me, dude,
where were you at,
I wasn't even there, dude. I was over waiting for Drew to get off work.
Yeah.
And it was crazy, I was down the corner, so I went over to that Placentia library because it was hot as fuck out. So I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna get a drink or something, and like right when I walk in, I see this girl at the front, dude. She was looking good too. I'm serious.
Tight.
So I walked up, and I'm acting like I'm like a reading motherfucker, like I read too much, like I just fucking read for leisure activities and shit. So I walked up and I'm like, out of this whole place, tell me one book. And matter of fact, fuck all that. Tell me the book that you're reading right now. I want to read what you're reading.
Like that?
And she's looking at me like, her eyes get big and shit, like she's surprised. And she's like,
what, are you serious?
I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. Take me to where you're at. Take me to that book. I want to read it. And she's like,
we actually only have one copy left.
And I was like, all right, well, let me get that. So, she walked me over. I stayed a cool like 2-3 feet behind her so I could watch her walk in. She checked the book out for me, and she's like,
are you sure that's all you want?
And I was like, well, I mean, I could get your number or something, like on some weak game, dude. Syntax pulling that stupid shit. And I was just like, she didn't give it to me, of course, because I'm fucking black. But either way, I was like, so when do I need to return this? And she's like,
well, it should be 3 weeks, but you can come back whenever you want.
And I was like, oh, it's like that. And she's like,
uh-huh.
And I was like, all right then. So, I took that book, and I didn't pull it like a buster, I really went over to Drew's. I walked in and waited for him in there.
Yeah.
And, because his sisters let me in or whatever, and I was like, I started reading the book, and it was actually interesting, you know what I mean? It wasn't on no romance shit, but it was like, half romance, half war, a little bit of blood and guts with a little bit of sex and this and that. It was cool though, So I went back like a week and a half later, but she wasn't working there anymore.
Oh, well.
And she quit? So now I'm just stuck with this book right here.
well, yo. It's life, man.
I'm thinking you should check it out, though.
Let me see, man, no doubt. Let me check that out, man. Blood and guts, I love it. See what happens.
Slain more than I love for my family's name and waged war with my sword. I'm a part of the chain, expected by my father to fight and die without shame. He says it's love, plus it was how he was raised. No other way to get around to him. Love was a plague, the only love he ever knew was the one with his blade. His only son, who was me, was truly trapped in a maze. It happened the day I walked into the mansion amazed just by her beauty. Her name was Anika Sarubi, a princess made of glass. It almost seemed to be unruly not to love her. She completed my dreams and what I needed, and I realized that every fantasy I ever had became discovered undercover. We had to keep our love a secret, and I pleaded love another. But then she uttered the words I never heard before, and suddenly I shuddered and opened my eyes to see exactly what I was in front of.
What decision did he have? Follow his heart, follow his dreams, or follow his dad? He can't let down the bloodline, but blood pumps from the heart just fine. When you have love, it's love for war, but not both. Living by the way of the sword, there's no hope, but he can elope and change his ways forevermore. Insight to the two most powerful engagements, love or war. And of course she had beauty radiating from every direction. His father never accepted, he don't believe in love. He would have easily killed himself to make her happy, but it never came to that. His father would tell him to throw the flowers down and grab a sword. She told him bad things would happen if he went to war. But what's more valuable, living up your family name or serving yourself? Her mother owned half the land and was willing to give it just as a wedding gift. There's no limit to what he'd give if only his father approved. If you live by the sword, then in the end you lose. But dad didn't approve, he wasn't having it. Rather than leaving people dead, he would be having kids. Pops didn't understand the half of it. The family was samurai for generations, and his dad thought that he was giving up for penetration. What decision did he have? Follow his heart, follow his dreams, or follow his dad? He can't let down the bloodline, but blood pumps from the heart just fine. When you have love, it's love for war, but not both. Living by the way of the sword, there's no hope, but he can elope and change his ways forevermore. Insight to the two most powerful engagements, love or war.
The time came when the war was getting closer to home, and every male, old or young, were forced to fight for the throne. It was tradition, but more importantly, it was forbidden to oppose. And it was said that those who did were unforgiven by God. I knew I had to leave everything behind, including family, except my father, abandoning my fantasy to try to offer her love. But then I left without a kiss, never looked to even say goodbye. If I should die, may it be today I'll fight, but not for love and prove I'm wrong. To the dawn we hiked, and through the hills filled with fog, it was hard to sight. I marched with pride despite my heart was scarred for life, and drew my sword and struck the first who approached my knife, and threw him down to the ground. When I looked around, I was astounded. I couldn't find my dad, and plus I knew we were surrounded. Anika,
impaled by a samurai blade, slayed. On the other page Anika prayed. Not only did he die, but he suffered for what he didn't believe. Fell to his knees with blood dripping from the sleeves. He put his hands together, prayed aloud in the local tongue. Took the final moment, realizing what he had done. Father knowing of his iron son. Anika died too, cause their hearts had pumped as one. 0 seconds left as they both fell to death, and they shared the last breath. In the game of life they both lose, and it goes to prove soulmates. When one heart dies, the other has to follow. Soulmates. When one heart dies, the only option is to follow.
Syntax.
Yo, let me introduce my crew, produced by who? It's either Skwirm or Mr. Millman. I thought you knew, you were the true, never feud. Yo, we sing the blues, combining hues, and what you get, dog, is something huge, something new, something that you can't refuse. We even got the B-boys and B-boxers for proof. I got my nigga Syntax here with me in this booth, and we are Speech Impediments, and my name's Drew. What?
The Speech Impediments will always be here to handle it. And all the other crews out there seem to think that they're the shit. We're gonna smile big when the time comes that we stand on top, top, top.
The impediment is speech, a verbal outreach. They get out by word of mouth, the word is out at the beach. Their recital is titled, I'm moving inland, spinning like a top, getting props, cause this shit rocks. They pop off to the beat like a jack in the box. They shine like the gold that they're holding Fort Knox. I be the impro, I back 'em with a beatbox. With the beatbox.
A regular night with drinks, so what? I'm usually the one driving cause this nigga's drunk as fuck. But no matter the scenario, we're never backing out of shows. Even if the sound is shit, I'd rather it wasn't. But the people paid for us, we're paid to bust more than half the time. Attack your mind with rhymes, that's the bottom line. You're getting drunk, that's cool, I'm chilling with a deuce, a nuke, dude. Speech impediments, we'll always be here to handle it. And all the other crews out there seem to think that they're the shit. We're gonna smile big when the time comes that we stand on top.
So I guess you could say that we're here to stay, and this is only the beginning, homie, clear the way. Give me some space to catch a case, kid, pick up the pace. I'm sick of disgracing music like these bitches who fake the funk, spitting jargon over basic bumps. The place was bunk, we still rocked and made them jump. We're ancient monks who shine just to watch the days pass, cause we're that single needle hiding in the haystack. Peace. That shit gets me every time, dog.
Speech impediments. I hope you enjoyed the show. Deesh.
Hey, I put that drink on your lyrics. You know, alright.
The album was fresh, but you know we gotta go and handle our shit. Although it was ill, we gotta take some time out and handle our biz. Next album is obviously gonna be tight, so don't sleep on us. New destinations, you know that we gotta meet. The 91 West, Dreamscape and a moment's notice, yes they were tight, but so were the rest. Be patient cause we haven't wasted a day, and still we do play. Too much work will kill you in a horrible way, so handle your shit. Please make sure you smile every now and again. Please don't cry because it's the
Consider
end.
this a happy one, but it's where you went wrong. So never underestimate the words we say in our songs. Our word is strong, right into the cracks of the dawns. We're living it up, and always staying true to the form. So on the storms, exceeding temperatures on this warm, incandescent orange, shining with the essence performed. The blessing of life is given and received by the norm, along with lessons of progression. Yo, the page has been torn.
The album was fresh, but you know we gotta go and handle our shit. Although it was ill, we gotta take some time out and handle our biz. Next album is obviously gonna be tight, so don't sleep on us. New destinations, you know that we gotta meet. The 91 West, Dreamscape and a moment's notice, yes they were tight, but so were the rest. Be patient cause we haven't wasted a day, and still we do play. Too much work will kill you in a horrible way, so handle your shit. Please make sure you smile every now and again. Please don't
don't cry because it's the
Consider
end.
this a happy one, but it's where you went wrong. So never underestimate the words we say in our songs. Our word is strong, right into the cracks of the dawns. We're living it up and always staying true to the form. So on the storms, exceeding temperatures on this warm, incandescent orange, shining with the essence performed. The blessing of life is given and received by the norm, along with lessons of progression. Yo, the page has been torn. So we take it day by day because tomorrow isn't promised, and we take it day by day because tomorrow isn't promised, and we take it day by day because tomorrow isn't promised, and we take it day by day because tomorrow isn't promised. So we take it day by day because tomorrow isn't promised, and we take it day by day because tomorrow isn't promised, and we take it day by day because tomorrow isn't promised, and we take it day by day because tomorrow isn't promised, y'all.
Damn. So many times we got no breath control on that shit. What? What? Yeah.
Felt a lot of things, and you have too. So what the fuck gives me the right to think I'm better than you? We've all experienced love, hate, delirious laughs and fate. Even been fooled by the fake, as painful as it is to admit it. Life's a bitch at times, but you still gotta live it. And even when the storm never seems to end, it eventually does. The same hands that used to clench fists and bring pain are now giving hugs, and the tables turn vice versa. I'm not the first to tell you that the only thing consistent is change. Either live and then I will make plans for long range. But if it's all predestined, then it doesn't matter, right? Possibly, but I ain't taking that chance. We're all a part of God and some choose to be apart from Him. It doesn't make sense. I speak on thoughts and people call me crazy for it. They're just jealous cause I exercise my intellect and paint a vivid picture with my words. And even then they can't grasp where I'm at. Consider this a welcome mat. I was put on this earth to speak my thoughts over kicks, snares, percussion, and hi-hats. I hope you love it, I hope you dub it, I hope you learn from it. I hope it makes you think so hard that your brain burns from it. Watch the storm clouds rise again just to plummet. That's the cycle of your psychoanalysis. Temporary cerebral paralysis. A simpleton can't grasp this shit. I can't practice this, it's just me. Wipe your shoes on the welcome mat before you enter. Respect your elders. And I ain't talking about the years spent on this planet, goddammit. I'm speaking on the soul, the ones that are obviously old. The wise, the people with strong eyes, beyond color. You will know when you stare into the soul's window. How do I know this? Because I'm one of them. I pulled the veil to uncover them. You need the help cause you take too long to discover them. You've probably fallen in love with one of them and ruined it. You're too prudent. You probably catch it for a second then you lose it. Time is running out, regain your grip. Rid yourself of the tasteless shit. You're given one life at a time, so make it right. Make it worth it, work it. Expose more than just your surface. Feelings go beyond your epidermis. Of course you've already learned this, I'm just reminding. And also searching for the people that are like-minded. I'm different and I can't help it. Maybe y'all are different and you don't know it. You sowed it, now you gotta reap. Complaining like a bitch, you're the definition of weak. This train of thought is not due to lack of sleep. My partner's narcoleptic and he sleeps for the both of us. But in turn I worry and stress enough for two. When times are rough, I wonder what's next to do. What's left to do when you swear you've given your all and still failed. Pay attention to details and loopholes, cause people use them against you. Every rule and law has an exception. Don't use your position as a reason for deception. It ain't right, it ain't white, it ain't black. It's all gray matter in a matter of time. Yin yang in a blender. I don't have to write my thoughts in a journal to remember. I keep a mental note and understand the butterfly effect. And here I stand, the catalyst of the domino effect. Watching everybody fall one by one. We are the last standing. This is my welcome mat. Welcome to my welcome mat. Welcome back. We are the last standing. This is my welcome mat. Welcome to my welcome mat. Welcome back. We are the last standing. Welcome to my welcome mat.
speech impediment. Domino effect.
Domino effect.
Domino effect.